We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Julian Merriweather gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
And stepping in, Garrett Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Anderson.
First pitch on the way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he fouls this one off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up Mike Trout. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
3-0 now. Iglesias leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 4th, the center fielder, Jim.
And now for the Angels, Jim Edmonds. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. Bichette's got it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
He's set and the pitch. Jared Walsh is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Angels 2 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Andrew Heaney is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Andrew Heaney, I love this guy from the left side. Not afraid to throw strikes. Like a lot of lefties, inconsistency with the strike zone is the major problem. But if he's getting his breaking stuff over, look out. He can shut just about anybody down. Good, solid pitcher that's getting better with more experience.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And here he is, right on cue, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in will be Paul Molitor. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Angels 2, the Jays nothing. So now here is Troy Glaus. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Merriweather is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
The batter now will be Tim Salmon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout, because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Sean Green. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Sean Green.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense.
Gardner.
And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Joe Carter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Heaney, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Payoff score. Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. In the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This is foul right side. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. First pitch on the way.
Oh, 1-0.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Popped up. Molitor has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Anderson. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 ball, 1 strike.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Iglesias leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Green. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand 1. They're up 2-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
George Springer the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
The 1-1. And this is in the air now for Edmonds out in center. And that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Number 7.
Up next, Reese McGuire, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Pitch is popped up. Gloss is calling for it, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Jim Edmonds.
First offering on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bouncer up the middle. The chef picks it up cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In now, Jared Walsh, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Next batter is Troy Gloss, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Edmonds at third. Walsh is at second with nobody out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
And the pitch on 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Troy Ross goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. In now is Anthony Rendon. As he grounds one briskly to short, Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Two gone now for the Angels in the fourth, and digging in next will be Tim Salmon. First pitch on its way.
Ball, outside.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next, it'll be Max Stassi. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Looking to minimize the damage here.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder,
So now to the plate, Garrett Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Angels are out in front, 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Salmon has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, John Olerud.
Next, here is John Olerud. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Standing in now, Paul Molitor. 0-1 the count. Olerud stands at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Up high, 2-1 now. From the stretch.
3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Full count still. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Now a flare out toward right center. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 15, Shawn Green.
And now in the box, Shawn Green comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They trail here 4-0.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Chatwood
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
make
Blue
his
Jays.
second appearance of the season
Number
so
34,
far.
Tyler Chatwood.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Mike Trout is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect the hitter to be sitting off speed.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take
Now
the walk.
The center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Outside, 3-0 now. Jared Walsh waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Take your base.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the AB now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and now digging in, it'll be Troy Gloss. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the play to end the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Jays.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Joe Carter. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
No balls and one strike. One and one, the count to Joe Carter. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Struck out in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hernandez flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's George Springer. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's it. Ball 2.
Hernandez at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 4-0. Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He bounced out last time up.
The second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Tim Salmon is on deck. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He spoils another one and will do it again. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Tim Salmon.
So next to bat will be Tim Salmon. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. Popped him up. McGuire waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Max Stassi.
Next to hit is Max Stassi, singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Careful.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here comes the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The payoff pitch one more time. Runners on first with 1 down. Pops this one up. Olderud trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett.
So next to hit is Garrett Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he popped him up. Simeon is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in once again is Reese McGuire. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Now the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Rendon has it, and that's the first down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First delivery to him.
Oh. One ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Oh.
Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Next to bat for Toronto, John Olerud. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he's back easily. Two and two.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
3-2.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And plenty of room out there for Edmonds, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Next up is Paul Molitor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Semien stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a line drive. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Sean Green, as he'll take a look at ball one. Good eye there by Green as he lays off, and it's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the stretch.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is likely going to go for extra bases for Green. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Bureau, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Joe Carter. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One and 0. Here it is.
2-0.
Not close. It's 2-0. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Too high, and it's 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
The 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
A payoff pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Steve Cishek answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Anderson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Seventh inning ready to roll. And digging in is the veteran DH, Mike Trout. First pitch on the way. The 0-1.
That's the ball.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And the seventh inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 2-1 to Edmonds. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off up for ball number 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ready with the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So now into the box is Jared Walsh. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. And now here is Bichette. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0, here it is. Popped him up. Stassi is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Joel Springer.
Ready now is George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Reese McGuire will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Adios, pelota. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Second home run early in the year, and the Blue Jays have cut the deficit to 4-2 now.
Hey, you miss over the middle with a sinker, and it becomes more just like your generic two-seamer. Hitter got great wood on that pitch.
Plate now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. This is 2-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. McGuire is retired. 2 down now. Raisel Iglesias is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Rendon is there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-2. Joel Payamps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Joel Payamps.
Stepping up is Troy Gloss. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. Payamps playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a base hit on the line. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting, the second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 15, Tim Salmon.
Stepping in now, Tim Salmon. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 0-2 once more is a fastball down below the knees. Gloss, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
Now it'll be Max Stassi. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Oh, 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Simeon's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. The batter will be John Olerud. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
John Olerud.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So here is Paul Molitor. Delivered an RBI single last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, what a dive. He is out.
The right fielder, number 15, John Green.
Standing in now, Sean Green. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be fouled away.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Blue Jays go down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jacob Barnes enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and here comes Anderson. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. A little bouncer. The next 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here's another 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a line drive, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. Runner goes. Fouled off. Anderson on at first. Nobody out. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Big at-bat now, and here is Mike Trout, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded down the third baseline, and he is in there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Now the 1-0.
Ball inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Down the line in left field, he comes through. It's a fair ball.
In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the ninth.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Little dribbler up the third baseline.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Ball, strike. Nope.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So with a save situation
Now
forthcoming, they'll
for the
turn
Angels,
things over to the veteran closer,
40,
Troy Percival. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter,
Leading
Joe
up
Carter.
for
He's
Toronto,
working on a 1-for-2
the
game so
designated hitter,
far.
Hey,
Joe
not impossible, but highly
Carter.
improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
No strike.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now another 1-2.
2-2.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. One out, nobody on. In there, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Adios, pelota. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
At the plate, George Springer. hit high in the air down the right field line. He brings it in, and the Angels have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andrew Heaney earns his first win of the season. Julian Merriweather was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Troy Percival closes the door for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.